Our next poet, Lauretta Tomlinson, is from a drama background, so she's fairly new to performance poetry, but she's been actively involved in things like the Arundel Festival. She was the West Sussex County playwright. She will be assisted tonight on one of her poems, I know at least, by Carl Hopkins. So would you please welcome Lauretta Tomlinson. When it's the right.
Yeah.
Great.
This is a bus poem, and I finished this set with a bus poem, so you'll know when I come to the end. This is called Another Bus Fatality. Oh no! There was another bus fatality today. An innocent shopper mown down as she tried to cross Oxford Street, hampered by carrier bags. Cut here to a shot of a bus looking tired but happy. You think they are here to serve you, madam. You imagine this bus is related to the friendly route master of yore, the lovable, friendly Cockney bus. Forelock tugging, knows its place, eager to please. Oh no, that is no longer the case. This is the TfL dinosaur bus, enslaved like elemental elephants from the far savannah. These noblest of creatures, cruelly chained and abused, forced to suffer a diet of oysters, are hungering now for flesh, seething with resentment, shaking with scalding gases, snarling with fury. These buses arrive on the horizon, red as danger, devils on horseback. But who sees the peril approaching? The buses are coming, wily as sharks in the whirlpool. Take care when they gather together. The buses are planning revenge. At night, when their shackles are loosened, they are growling and hissing in Catford bus depot. Mean little piggy eyes glinting. Steam rises. I have two poems about the difficulty of being a middle-aged woman and the way of dealing with it, usually by externalization. Actually, just one way. This is called In the Café Bleu. Sitting alone no longer gives her pleasure because there's a spectre beside her that no one can see, guarding her isolation in silence with unwanted constancy. Oh, she is bored now with forcing herself to enter against her own will. A mouse in mouse clothing, she longs to be proudly grey, no longer trembling in corners. Her face was her fortune. Now it is many, and each is as strained and as brittle as stained glass held fast, clasped in lead, coloured clear, nerve endings nervously taut. Which way does the wind blow? How does the time go? Where are the shadows? Can anyone see me? Am I safe? She longs to untie all the tightness, undo all the knots, smooth out the crinkled wire. Such primitive desire, calm as a cat that purrs in peace by a bowl of milk. Why can she not achieve this? Here in the Café Bleu, babies and slack-jawed mothers are screeching bee-boo. Insanity shadows their idiocy. Poor dribbling innocents drool. No one alone in the wheeling afternoon save her. And the girl in the wheelchair, alone in her corner, starts rocking and calling, "Whoa!" Around her the tables fall silent. Her shouting as loud as an angry man shouting inside her, "Whoa!" A language that no one here can understand, and yet all know the meaning. Whoa! Across the clouds, hear as she calls, "Whoa! Sit here, my love, in this painted cave. Don't move, don't look, don't talk. Darkness deepens. Outside, the twilight prowls, rubs against stone walls, growling with sharp teeth, cold eyes. Bound together by ancient dread, the two of them face destruction. Danger waits. They hear the warning, and no longer outcast by hideous humanity, she finally breathes, no longer isolated, but not fragmented, but whole, safe in the threat of nightmare. Whoa! Marissa. I took Marissa to the poetry evening. I was very glad she came. She wore her long skirt and her high-heeled boots and a leopard print silk scarf. She swirled in, relaxed and happy. Her colourful clothes gave her the edge. The boots gave her an iambic foot. She draped herself gracefully, saying, "Yes, I'm a writer." She shook hands with poets and said she'd read their work. She toyed with her wine glass, as though in a punt on the can some fine pearl grey morning. Leaning back on her red velvet chair, she led the applause. "Come back, Marissa. Life is amusing when you are here. Open the windows wide, Marissa, and let yourself in. We are waiting for the curtain to rise and the new moon to shine over the common and the tide to come flooding in." This is called Nighttime Sortie, and it's about taking my dog for a walk on the common. My dog is a small Jack Russell called Captain Bob. Taking the captain for a nighttime sortie is not just a matter of finding the right tree. There are lots of trees, flocks of trees, waiting as patient, as dark as the midnight crows out on the common. Trees do not excite him. Old, deaf, he creaks in the joints now, but Bob is a nighttime hunter. And he is led by the nose, the mighty nose which knows all things, all smells, all memories, all tastes of what was once before. His nose leads him to where treasures abound in the murderer's darkness, where jewels of glistening buffalo wings lie hidden in torn paper bags, and morsels of half-chewed jerk chicken spill wantonly out of their worn cardboard boxes, with chips others pass in the night. For his name on the street is Gnasher, and the crunch of his jaws is deadly. The splintering bones crack like tinder. In the dark, he is a wolf once more. My daughter is in Malaysia at the moment, and I miss her very much. This is a poem that I wrote her, sitting in a cafe. It's called Sunday Lunch with My Daughter. Sunlight scatters gold coins on the pavement. Talk clatters like deck chairs folding up for the autumn. Slowly, pregnant, a woman walks steadily past as wide as a boulevard. Once that was me with you, Felicity. Where are you now? Somewhere in Southeast Asia. Somewhere unraveling voices are talking to you, cracked in a minor key, singing, dark green foliage in the thunderous dark. They are cooking you lunch. We cut up the pork belly and the shrimp and the noodle. You remember Sunday lunch of the past? In the hushed dining room looking out on the sea, polished mahogany, clock ticking, glimmers of light on an old silver mirror. Oh, my dear, how I miss you, and I send you my love. Look, there it goes, up from the table, crossing the road, under the plane trees and over the rye, running fast as a seaside wind blowing in from the sea. You could run almost before you could walk, feet never both on the ground, winged sandals flying on your baby feet. I can see you now, long pale hair flying round your shoulders like feathers. Still it runs on through places unknown, tropical storms, malarial swamps, patiently, mother's love. This is the other bus van. And at the moment I live in Peckham, which is a wonderful area, full of excitement. And it should be done in a sort of Peckham tone of voice, vibrant and so on, but it's only me, so it's not meant to be disrespectful in any way, but that's how I heard it. The Tempest. The steaming heat of the 343 rides in from Peckham. Pack 'em in, babies are screaming, small children are bouncing, and human breath smelling like spices like chicken. A moment we pause on the hot plate outside the rye, seething and bubbling and coming up slow, rising up to the boil. One great missionary cooking pot ready to bubble right over, with bodies and bones, limbs and thigh bones, and him and them, me and us, screaming and shouting and grumbling. "Oi, I'm a pensioner, I can't climb stairs, can I? Not with my legs." Mobiles ring. Hello. I was like so jealous. Yeah, I know it's me. 343, rolling on, rollicking on, jolting on, noise, colour, hair weave, scarf, fingernails, food hands and handbags. Take me a picture and show me this from the outside. With the wheel coming off, steam flying, our driver is grinning. White shirt, buggies, beards, muslin, high heel and Asda bags, trolleys, a shanty dress, carnival, festival, dance of death, banging on, wheezing on, shouting on. 3, 4, 3.
Second set now.
Okay, yeah, maybe.
Okay. For a change of plan, Charlotte has to leave at 9 o'clock. Richard, would you mind doing your 2 sets all at once at the end of the evening?
Okay,
Or we can put you on at the beginning of the second half and the end of the second half.
yeah,
That's all right.
Anything's fine.
Yeah.
I apologise, I have a curfew.
Okay. Right. Okay. So it's going to be Charlotte to finish this half. And just before Charlotte starts, I just wanted to thank Loretta for that lovely set. And I'm sure we all want to meet the fearsome Captain Bob. So bring him next time you
I'll
come.
bring him, yeah.
Thank you.